condition an animal, in this case a hamster, to perform some activity on trick that is not in their system, and thus we can demonstrate that they can learn new things in exchange for something and that we are capable of conditioning a hamster. His theory tells us that an action is accompanied by reaction, based on his experiment Pablo's dog, in which we are shown a dog being conditioned by bell and food. You could notice that the dog reacted to hearing the bell ring, and this was because the dog was conditioned so that when he heard the noise the would feed him. We try to do something similar with our hamster, but this case will be feeding it is manages to get through a maze. The hamster could not cross the labyrinth. It cost him a lot of work and they only wanted food and to enter his house, so we chose to put his house in the maze.
Long and observations. Day 1. On the first day with the hamster, the first thing we did was to notice which was his favorite food so that we could condition it with it and he would listen to us. We put a different variety of food on his plate such as sunflower, seeds, carrots, apples, lechuga, cookies and cereal, and what he preferred to eat or what he liked most was the galleta. So we decided to condition him with that food. Day 2. We made the decision to condition the hamster Mochi with a labyrinth, so that I will pass smoothly from one side to the other and its rewards will be the cook. In what we put together the labyrinth, we only feed him apples. Mochi really hates the apple. He only ate it because he was hungry. Oh, Mochi was as ugly and he eats all the time, so that when the labyrinth was really we will give him a cook and he could cross it without any problem. Unfortunately, I couldn't, but we gave him his cook anyway. Day 3. Mochi could not yet cross the labyrinth and was lost a lot, but we realized that the only thing he was looking for was his little house. In his cage, he has a small house in which he spends all his time. So we say to put his house in the labyrinth and he helped a lot to cross it. We notice that he smelled it, perhaps because he keeps and his food there and has a particular smell on his house. Perhaps that is why it is easy for him to find it. Day 4. Monchin managed to get through the maze without any problems, just by following the smell of his little house and cookies that were loved inside it. We really threw it will take longer to do it, but Mochi is still very smart hamster when it comes to the food, and more if they are vanilla cookies his favorite. We put them in the maze several times and they all managed to get through without any problems. Day 5. We decided to take another path through the labyrinth to find out if I was because Mochi is very intelligent. I can pass through it because he or she only learned the other way.
On the second attempt he succeeded on the first signs. He already seemed to count if he go home in the maze along with his favorite food.
Results. The results that were obtained from this project after 2.5 weeks were as experienced signs the hamster in a short time, learning to cross the labyrinth. Various stimuli were put on it, and in a few attempts managed to learn the way. At first, it cost us a little since the hamster just wanted to be at home, but finally we conclude that we had to make it come home to have that motivation to do the tour. With excellent results, which we did not believe were possible, since at first we imagined that it would be too complex to condition such a small animal. However, the animal can cross the labyrinth without putting an stimulus. We just put him inside the labyrinth and he just arrived home without any problem.